Tomorrow marks the 37 years since the Challenger space shuttle explosion. Beaufort native Michael J. Smith was the pilot of the Challenger.
And he continues to be remembered in his hometown. Brian North shows us how Smith's family members are carrying on his legacy.
Hello, my name is Jacob Smith, and I'm the coolest person in the entire world.
Jacob Smith is the great-nephew of former astronaut Michael J. Smith.
I'm very interested in space because of Michael J. Smith, and he really just inspired me to be into space a lot.
And when Jay says he is interested,
My favorite thing about space is whenever I look into my telescope and I see Saturn's rings.
he is really interested.
There's over 600 objects orbiting the sun. 2 moons in the solar system, one of Jupiter and one of Saturn, are actually bigger than Mercury. I'm pretty sure it's Deimos or Phobos.
Jay is a 4th grader at Beaufort Elementary, where every day he gets to see a display about his Uncle Mike, who also grew up in Beaufort.
I've learned that he was a great pilot. He won 3 awards, actually, and he was just a really nice guy.
And that's why school leaders continue to try to teach all the kids who attend Beaufort Elementary School about Michael J. Smith and how his career took off.
It's a big deal for us because it's a good lesson for students to know that even if you grow up in a small community or a small town like Beaufort, that you can go on and do great things like Michael Smith did.
Liftoff of the 25th Space Shuttle mission.
But January 28th of every year is always a bittersweet time for the Smith family.
I feel good because people get to know more about my uncle, and it also feels a bit sad because of the disaster. Yeah, it's definitely been a while since it happened, but people do need to know on what happened.
Jay says he will continue to learn more about what it takes to be an astronaut.
First, you have to train to be in zero gravity, which is usually done by being underwater.
Because he can't become one yet.
18 is usually the age restriction for literally everything.
But there is no restriction on learning.
Everybody knows the dwarf planets: Pluto, Haumea, Makemake.
In Beaufort, I'm Brian North for News Channel 12.
Haumea actually has rings. It's a dwarf planet that has rings. It's probably, yeah.
Do you have a favorite planet name?
Favorite planet name? I like Saturn. I really like Saturn because of his rings.